Here it is, 13 secrets to rapidly re-engineer your external environment so you can win the internal war with your subconscious reluctance and take control of your outcome. Number 6, this is huge for me. Raise the stakes. You are either rising up or shrinking down due to the demands of your situation. Have you ever heard the saying, they're going to rise to the occasion? If you don't have that occasion, you cannot rise. You have to raise the stakes. I think you have to stop and take a few days and not just be a passenger in your own life. It's kind of like that movie Click. You guys ever seen Click with Adam Sandler? Where he got into this uncomfortable moment and he just fast forward. And all of a sudden, and fast forwarded it. And then as he got doing that again and again, he ended up fast forwarding all the way to the end, like maybe 20 years later. His kids hate him, he's divorced. Like, it's crazy. Sometimes we don't even know that our life's going by this fast because we're living in it so much. You got to step away from that. You've got to be more intentional, right? And I think working on your life and in your business and your acquisition journey is an important part of it. Most people are living small, not because they lack the inherent talent, but because their situation is not demanding more of them. It's amazing. Think about an Olympic athlete. How did they become world class? Is it because they allowed themselves to sleep in? Is it because they didn't have anything on the line? Like they're fighting to be on stage for their country. The stakes are high, the pressure's high, but they rise to the occasion. They do the work they need to do because they know they have to. Pressure is everything, okay? Number 7, stress test yourself daily. To me, it is demand that brings out the exceptional qualities of men and women. We are a product of our situation and we can control our external environment. It's just a paradigm shift more than anything else, right? Number 8, become insanely adaptable. You have to be able to pivot, take a hard hit, shrug it off like shedding a fucking snakeskin and keep moving. Some people say, let it run off you like water off a duck's back. You ever heard that concept? You gotta be extremely adaptable. You gotta be able to take a hit, pivot. Carl was talking about this earlier, the panel was talking about it, how there's so many things that got in their way on these long distance running journey of buying a business, 18 months, 13 months, 11 months. If they just let the smallest thing stop them, they wouldn't have closed those deals. 18 months, that's a long time, but $3 million in EBITDA is also a pretty big number, Mark. You gotta take a hit, you gotta turn the other cheek, you gotta shrug it off and keep moving and leave that snake skin behind, okay? Number 9, don't just rely on willpower or motivation. You cannot willpower your way to success. It's never gonna happen. You can sit there and push a rock all day long. It's not gonna work. Don't rely on that, okay? Number 10, this is a big one for me, and we'll talk about my hard shit in a minute, but I wasn't able to do hard shit until I became a fanatic. And I think it's very important to understand the exact intentional language here. Fanatic does not mean obsessed. I think obsession is kind of a negative connotation, right? It can have that. I want to be fanatic. Fanatics are people who are extremely enthusiastic about something and they're devoted to it. I think when I was on American Ninja Warrior and training for that, I used to do push-ups while starving myself, while watching TV and like visualizing myself up there instead of that person. I was fanatical. I woke up in the morning and walked outside. I built a 75-foot course in my backyard to hold myself accountable. I wanted to be able to walk past that, and if I chose not to work out, I wanted to feel that guilt. Like that's how fanatical I was about it, and that's why I got it. Went from not even being able to do a pull-up to the top 100 in the world in 9 months without lifting a single weight. I could not have done that unless I was a fanatic. You know what really sucks, even worse than that, is I got that taken away from me. 2018, I fell, and I landed like this on a mat. Well, the mat moved, I hit concrete from 12 feet, and I shattered my hand all the way up, tore my sagittal band extender tendon, lateral ligaments, metal plates in my hand. It got taken from me, and I lost the one thing that was giving me the motivation I needed every day to do hard shit. And there was about a year and a half there where I lost it completely until I met Carl, and I had another reason to become a fanatic again. And then you saw what we've been able to accomplish. This room is a testament of this man's brilliant mind and his big, beautiful heart and how he wants to help everyone get to the next level. I got to be a part of his mission and become a fanatic about this, and it's amazing. We've done some really hard stuff.